AHA scholars. Today we will be making a model of the apparent movement of the sun. The first thing you are going to need is 2 paper plates. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You will need a metal brad and a marker. Let's get started. So what you'll want to do is cut around the center of the plate. I'm just trying to cut as even as you can. May not be perfect, no worries. Once you cut out your 2 plates, then you're going to want to make a little house, and we're going to kind of make an arch around that house. Fold in half, that may help. You want to make sure it's at the top, closer to the top, and not at the bottom, because we have information we'll need to write at the bottom. You can decorate later. Okay, now there's gonna need to be a hole where that arch is. So the best way to do that would be to kind of fold in half and make like a slit, and then start cutting from there. Whatever you do, make sure you don't cut all the way across on that house. You want to still leave the house there. Okay, now you have an open arch. After you complete that, for the other plate, you'll want to make a sun. Not quite in the middle, closer to the right upper area. And a good way to do that would be to match the top up with the bottom. Find a place in your open window, and that's where you'll draw your sun at. Make it yours, have fun with it. Once you do that, I would definitely start labeling some things that you're gonna see on the picture of the model. You're gonna make one big arch arrow that goes over the house. This would be a great day to use markers, something we normally wouldn't use in the journal, but since this is not directly on the journal, markers would be good. Now you're gonna label one side of that arrow 8 a.m. on the right, and you're gonna label the other side 4 p.m. on the left. Once you do that, we're gonna label sunrise and east on the right. We're gonna label sunset and west on the left. Okay, we're gonna make a compass rose directly in the middle. The compass rose will help us to remember where the sun, what direction the sun rises and what direction the sun sets every day. And all of this is an appearance that looks like it's happening, but we will gain an understanding what's really happening here. And we're just gonna finish that off by writing our times. Right at the very top, we're putting 12 p.m. and we're ready. So what you'll want to do is, usually a pencil would be good just to kind of give yourself a marker. You can also try punching through, but some of these plates are really tough. And then you'll want to do the other paper as well. So once you got one side punctured through, then you can try the other one. And just try to line them up just to make sure that your sun will show, because if your sun doesn't show, then it's going to be hard to show how your model works. So we are making the appearance of the sun looking like it's moving across the sky when that's not truly the reason. And you'll have one more page to punch through, and that'll be your notebook page. So on the notebook page in Schoology, you will punch through that page, and then you can see how your model works from there. Line it up where you want it, and on the other side, you'll see that the brad actually opens up and splits in two. And just push down. Now you're going to hold the top part with one hand, and you will move the bottom plate with the other hand to show how the sun appears to move across the sky each day. So we're showing the sun rising and the sun setting. And we will have questions for you to answer about your model in Schoology.